Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltmar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Rogue Trader. Where we left off last time, we're actually in Porta Septentum, and I've traversed us all the way over here to Nameless Star. The reason for that is, there's a few systems we haven't visited yet, and I kind of want to go see them before we move on to Kranich. Owlcat games sometimes have chapter checkmarks, and you lose the ability to do things once you pass that chapter checkmark, so I don't want to rush into something that might push the main story too far and we miss out on the ability to go to some places. So I don't know if there's anything like that in this game. I have no idea of the actual mechanics that this game has put into effect in that regard, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to go take a look at some things first. There's a Save the Aeldari Survivor situation here. Oh, I should have gone to Nameless Star as well while I was there. I jumped to Forgotten Twins for no particular reason. Also, the Cradle of Kepri and the Platium Stellos were not part of that scan, so we might as well do Forgotten Twins while we're here. Twins? Yes, I can. Traces of a space battle. I guess the Aeldari didn't survive. We'll go to them after we scan some planets. There is a thing here. The cogitator screen highlights the shapes of several buildings of this small settlement. The only one on the planet is a winter-scale Dynasty outpost. Visit the outpost. Actually, send out a party to raid the outpost. Seneschal Warsarian privately informs you that such escapades are not uncommon among rogue traders. The settlements that belong to rival dynasties are often considered fair game. Your soldiers and officers take to the task quickly, efficiency, and seemingly not without pleasure. The shuttles return loaded with loot, leaving behind the smoking remains of the settlement. We got a needle rifle out of it. Always interesting to do. More plasteel, we don't really need that. Let's go to the Traces of a Space. I should have saved. I'm going to save before going there in case there's enemy ships present. Lord Captain, there's evidence of a recent scuffle straight ahead of us. Throw and take me. This is not a frigate. This is just a gutted piece of metal. The helmsman falls silent for a moment. Blimey, the culprits are here too. It is the Aeldari freaks. I recognize their shiny asses even from this distance. Except the Xenos are acting suspiciously. They are hovering in place and not even trying to run. Should we approach or open fire from a distance? Call off your people, Elantak. Something is wrong. The children of Assyrian are dismayed, but doing something like this to a monkey vessel? No, we are not animals. I appeal to your prudence and the promise you made. Do not destroy my kin for the deeds they did not commit. Lord Captain, we've received a report from the Augur crew. The situation is unusual. The Xeno ship displays no biological or energetical signatures, even though it appears to be intact. According to the scanners, there's nobody on board. However, survivors are believed to be hiding in one of the compartments of the damaged vessel of the Imperium. We've also spotted some drifting plating remains that belonging to a third unidentified vessel. Have the acolytes of the machine cult identify the remains of the third vessel? The Vox Master relays the order to the tech priests and promptly receives a reply. But Captain, I'm reporting that the hull fragments belong to the Drukari Xenos race, but the presence of their ships in the system at this time has not been confirmed. Let's investigate the Xenos ship first. We found some trophies, a shuriken catapult, and some Xeno artifacts. After several hours of tedious waiting, Vigdis gets back on the air. Lord Captain and scouts confirm our earlier report the Xeno ship is intact. Many valuable artifacts have been found inside, but neither the Aeldari nor their bodies were discovered. We are late again, Elantak. Your Liet's voice sounds faint and almost listless. How about the frigate? It will be done. Vigdis flips the switches on the Vox system's cogitator and the transmission goes quiet for a while. Lord Captain, the scouts managed to rescue several emaciated officers from the wrecked ship. Despite their wounds, they were able to tell us what happened. During a patrol, the frigate discovered an Aeldari ship crossing the system and decided to immediately attack the enemies of humanity. The Xenos vessel proved too fast and skittish, but at one point, its engines failed, giving the frigate a chance to attack. When the guns were aimed, several Drukari ships suddenly pounced from the darkness. At first, they attacked from a distance, but soon boarded the frigate and wreaked a bloody massacre on the decks. It's only by sheer miracle that the surviving officers managed to escape, locking themselves in a hidden technical compartment the Xenos had no use for. The survivors claim that the Xenos conspired and deliberately led the ship into a trap where it met its doom. The Xenos joined forces to eliminate a vessel of the Imperium? An alliance between the Aeldari and Drukari is an unusual sight, and yet such an outcome is hardly surprising. My master interrogator, I was thinking the same thing. At last you and I can finally agree on something. How blind are the monkey when the voices of their own kind. Humans attack a ship of the Assyrian sailing peacefully by, but it's my kinspeople who are to blame? Your Liet, is beside herself with contempt and rage. No, my kind would not willingly take part in a massacre orchestrated by the Dark Ones and then abandon their ship. Something else happened here, something I'm afraid to even consider. We are leaving. I don't believe the Eldari are working with the Drukhari. That is not something that would happen. The Elder and the Dark Elder do not get along. Also, that's a really cool binary star system. We'll take a quick look once we're out of this system. There's a thing, though. The crew were treated to a truly impressive sight, a colossal storm on the gas giant's surface. The planet's dimensions in themselves were mind-boggling, and then it birthed the Tempest, the storm to end all storms. As the Lord Captain and his officers observed from a safe distance through the bridge's huge viewing windows, someone suggested that giving it a name, and the Emperor's wrath garnered the most votes. Some in the crew believe the storm to be an omen. Let's hope it's some good things, I guess. Cool binary star system that you can see. Interestingly, this is a white dwarf, and I think this kind of looks like a yellow main stage. Actually, it's a lot bigger. Maybe it's a yellow giant or something like that. But anyways, the white dwarf in this, or the white star in this case, is denser than the yellow star here. This other star, and it's pulling matter away. So this star has a greater gravitational force, so it's obviously much denser. Very interesting. Cool system. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to Nameless Star. We didn't actually, look at it at all while we were there before. Any issues? Jump went smoothly. Crew members reported strange incidents. Someone approaching and laying a hand on their forehead that passed through their skull. And nothing else really happened. I don't think I'm going to read all these little flavor things. There's a lot of them. There's just a billion of them. I'll leave them on the screen if you want to read them really quickly. And then we'll just... What is that? That is freaking me out. Okay, let's go take a look around at everything. But there's a projection from the warp here. Looks very interesting, and I kind of want to go take a look at it. There is a ancient bunker here, which is an actual landing place. Okay. It also looks like we've leveled up, so that's probably from some of our space escapades. So let's grab some builds so we can quickly level everyone up. Oh, we visited half of the optional locations. Okay, so we're cruising through these locations. Good. I wasn't sure how many were in the game, but if we've done half, that's very interesting.
Brace yourself.
What the hell's melting venom?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
What are we dying from? Bunker is a working generator. Let's just move. We won't level up.
Imperial bunker.
The massive door is dotted with small chips, scratches, and bullet marks. There's no sign of any hinges, levers, or anything resembling a lock. There's a dusty panel built into the wall on the far right. As you approach, the cracked screen starts to flicker faintly. We can blast it open with a pretty good chance. It failed. Alright, next one. Let's try to force access, 20% chance. It worked, though. A little patience and you hear the tired clicking of mechanisms from beyond the wall. The door opens slowly with a groan. Is there not any way to turn off this venom thing that's going on here? Also, is it killing us? Like, what's the situation in this place? There's a Voxcaster here. There's also a lot of doors. Okay.
Shameful failure.
You guys are all doing really bad at your skill checks. The words on the sign are barely legible. Fatality 17. Planetary Defense Forces? Faculty. Facility? Facility 17 planetary defense? Yeah. I think it's facility. We're not taking much damage from this concern, though. Like, it's not causing us much damage.
Insulting.
Let's grab this. I kind of wish we could go back and redo that Voxcaster check, though. It probably would have been very interesting. We have a very low chance of getting through here. We can try, though.
My knowledge has its limits.
It worked. Jay got through. There's a lot of doors. Okay.
No!
Oh, we also missed something.
These ruby flashes are choking me.
What did we miss? It's in this room here. Okay. Through this door, so let's go through.
Follow my lead!
There's a trap here. Let's back up a little bit. Someone's gonna try and demolition that.
My prescience has failed me. A minor setback.
Enjoy your luck.
There's gotta be a way to get rid of
Still
this
draw
toxin,
breath.
right? Alright, there's a bunch of junk there. There's a door control
I'll
panel
live
here.
Another day.
Insufficient power. We can try. Oh, 0% chance to get through there for everyone involved. There's still more in here? Did I hit collect? Okay, there's more goods. We may have to heal and come back. Warden seal. A Warden golden seal adorned with an intricate pattern. Someone's deliberately scraped the coat of arms off the handle. 60% chance to open.
Shameful failure.
A job for me.
Hey, at
It's
least Jay is
about time.
doing
My
a better
prescience
job.
has failed me.
I did it.
I don't know
Why
what
did
you
I
just
not
did.
foresee this?
A decontamination shower, rare sight for planetary forces. It's supposed to eliminate harmful agents. Clearly not working. We're definitely melting. Some of our people are taking some pretty
Can I fall back
hefty
now?
damage.
You'll regret this.
We gotta find a way to turn off this poison. There's a multi here. I'm gonna save, because we're actually doing okay getting through here.
Error.
Stop
Making adjustments.
mocking me.
Oh, here's a thing. Maybe this will turn off the poison. Before you is an ancient but wholly typical console intended for use by people not trained in the mysteries of ministering to the machine spirits. The cogitator is completely silent, but as you approach, you sense the warmth emanating from its metallic casing. A telltale sign that the machine is working. Pascal offers the cogitator a reverent bow, chanting the Benheric area of launch priming. The spirit of this machine embodies resilience and indomitability. In this den of decay and entropy, still, it doesn't reign over this place. Activate the emergency ventilation systems, first of all. Access denied. Air duct system malfunction detected. Life support system? Water supply failed. Unknown. Temperature failed. Reason unknown. Energy regulation system unknown. Backup generators connected. Oxygen supply has failed. Air filters damaged. Defense systems are also failed. Insufficient insufficient power for the defense systems. So we are still going to continue melting for a bit at least, until we figure out how to vent this place. What's this say? A rusted reservoir for storing drinking water. It's only half full. And this says... a valve is required to regulate the flow. We have a valve. I just picked one up. I'm almost certain I did.
Stop it!
Okay, I've turned those two things. Will that help? Or, purging
I've
thing?
suffered worse.
System check. Processing input data. Data confirmed. Compressor launch in progress. Pressure levels normal. Everything was successful. And automated system defenses are on, as is air filtration. Pascal's box hisses mournfully. With your permission, I would extract the command blocks of this noble machine to hold a vigil for its deceased spirit. Yamnasiah, preserve the faithful. So we did finally get rid of that poison that was eating some of our characters. Like, some of our characters didn't take any damage. Some of them were literally melting in place. Oh, there's something in there we missed. But I'm glad we got to solve that problem. Is this just fuel? Low capacity fuel. Okay.
Victory awaits.
It's just a jerry can full of fuel. Oh, there's a dead person here. There is an officer key. Okay, this is going fine so far. We had to kind of rush the beginning because we were melting, but now we're good.
We should deal with this.
Yeah, we should probably deal with that. We have to go through this door to find the demolition thing. There's a dead body here. A few dead bodies here, actually. There's a trap disarm over here in this corner, and
What a shame.
we got electrocuted. Not so fine, I guess. Several crates of dry rations survived to this day. Each one bears the seal of the coat of the arms of the Winterscale dynasty. They do a bad job
I'll
of
lay
keeping track of
claim
their
to the stars.
outposts, but I'm sure we're not much better, to be honest. More goods on the bodies, at least. There is a officer's diary. We'll read that in a minute here. And by that I mean as soon as we go pick up this other body, there's another old key. Okay. Maybe some of these keys can open the doors that we were trying to get through. I also think there's one other thing we forgot to read earlier. But not important. That's the old key. That's a bloody sketch of a tall woman and dark-eyed monster. I think this is the one we're supposed to read. Pontius Siphius Galaxius, on the training of worthy servants of the court of the Navis Nobilite, a good majordomo attempts to nurture only the finest of the flowers in the garden that is to be their master's life. Therefore, new seeds for the garden must be weeded out with the utmost care so that the garden's trees may yield the sweetest fruit. The lessons below will help you separate the precious seeds from the vile thorns to cultivate the perfect garden for any lady navigator. Nope, this is something from way earlier in the story, I think. How about we just go date from newest to oldest? Unknown Officer's Diary. This is the one. Okay. I'm tired. How long has it been since Doomsday? I think it was the 36th year when the heretical cholera wiped out half our people, including the old bookkeeper, Halgar. Time has stood still for us since it was so long ago, and what a convenient solution to the overpopulation problem. The commanders think we bought this coincidence. Morons. Still, when I look in the mirror I see my father, the same wrinkles by the eyes, grey temples, which means that I'm over 60. We've been underground for longer than half a century. No sky, no sun, no joy, and no hope. If that damn propaganda scribe tells me one more time that I must not lose faith, I will make him eat his own tongue. Sure, we were once so certain we had won. The weapon of the great ally boggled the mind. I still remember how the sky shook before me and my ma and father were evacuated to this wretched bunker, but where has it led us? When I took over my father's post at the comm station, I learned that we had long since lost all communication with other PDF bases, and the stars respond to our calls with silence. These days we don't hear any bombs landing outside, but things are still restless in the old bunker. First a water purifier failure, then a fire in the Medicaid unit. Rats shoot holes in the exposure suits, and now we can't go up to the surface anymore. Are these accidents, or have we had a saboteur in our midst all these years? I'll keep an eye on the troops. I don't believe in miracles, but we still have enough supplies on the lower levels to last us another 50 years or so. If y'all can finally sort out the air duct problem, that is, next week, or next time we meet, I should ask how the repairs are going. What a horrible, horrible life they live down here. There's goods in the floor. Of some sort. Just random supplies, okay. Now, there are defenses, it said, so we're going to have to pay attention to that. Nothing in here, though, just some goods. A decayed scroll. 348 years ago, our ancestors arrived on this blooming world, built the cities and manufactorums, and founded here a society free from the heresy and fear. But the immortal Emperor of Humanity, Warden of Light, saw fit to test our faith, and a great war tore open Earth between our ancestors, dividing them into two factions and turning the world into a boundless battlefield. Each day we fought the enemy, so that our children could see the dawn of a new era, an era without blood, pain, and tears. Brave people living and dead paved with their bodies the road to our future. And one day, the skies answered our prayers. The great star allies descended from the darkness of the cosmos and bestowed upon our great army the doomsday weapon. And so we brought the righteous anger down upon our foes and ended the centuries-long war, and welcomed the dawn of a new era. The universe will hardly notice our deed, but the God Emperor sees all. We, children of a great nation, must dedicate ourselves to this sacred mission and to survive and revivify this world, as the most beautiful flowers are revivified from the ashes. And hence, do not despair, sons and daughters of the Imperium, for our star allies are behind us, and the God of humanity is with us. I know help is coming, and soon the skies overhead will shine once more. Nope, that didn't go the way you hoped it would, probably, because everyone here, literally everyone here, is dead so far. We haven't seen a single living person.
Follow my lead.
It's not to say there aren't living people, there just probably isn't.
Old man, are your joints playing up? You're walking funny.
We're going downstairs.
Fear not, Mistress Haydari, I am feeling perfectly well.
There's
I do appreciate your thoughtful concern.
some unknown accident caused the elevator shaft to collapse. Reaching the lower levels at this point would require sending in a mining team. Okay. First, before we go deal with this, I want to go see if we have a key to this door up here. We did pick up some keys from the
None
corpses,
shall stand in
so
my way.
yes, we absolutely did. There's a trap. Okay, let's take a quick peek in this room. See if we can't sneak past. Who's our demolition? Is it Jay, I think? Go right around there, and then around this way. Perfect. See if you can't blow yourself up.
A minor setback.
You're fine. It's only some minor electrical damage. There is a Sworn Protector, which is a las gun. It's actually a pretty decent las gun. And what is this? Melt a charge. Okay. A logic puzzle. Let's see if we can actually succeed at a roll today. That'd be a plus. Nobody try. Oh, logic J. Okay.
My pleasure.
A few parchments bearing the Witcher's Scale seal contain plans for military operations and the mention of a doomsday weapon. It did succeed. Can we continue? We got the machine right set. Cool. Alright. We got what was in that room. Let's head back downstairs. We should probably also level up. Let's do that really quickly here. We were going to do that before, and then we got sidetracked by people melting. But now people are not melting, so we can kind of do this at the moment. Where is my notepad? Did I not open it? I'm almost certain I opened it. Oh well. Now I've opened it. For sure. Okay, where were we at? I think we were at just a... Okay. We're going to take Persuasion. And then we also get to take a Skill Power. It's probably going to be Will Power, I think. Yeah. At this level. Next up is Abelard. Where were we at with him? I don't remember anymore. It's one of those days where like the whole thing has become a blur. It's a very long day. I think as we just take on no, we take a talking skill. Okay. Where do we not just take the resilient beacon? Yeah, but now I don't know what we're doing. Okay, so we're just gonna do carouse? Sure. And we'll take... Which one do we want? Fellowship? He's pretty decent at Fellowship, right? No, he's not really. Toughness? Toughness. Let's give him more hit points. Can't hurt. Alright, Cassia's turn. Grand Strategist. I think we just take Intelligence? What did we just get last level? Open to the warp. Right, I didn't follow any sort of build order for this. Let's just wing it. Willpower, I think. Well, she does need intelligence as well. Nah, she doesn't. Let's just give her willpower. And then we'll give her what? What are her good skills? Not logic. Persuasion, she's pretty good. Commerce, she's actually really quite good at. Demolition, she's not good at, but she could start being good at it. But she's already getting there, so that doesn't matter too much. Lore Warp. We don't really have anyone that's good at lore. I guess Adira. Okay, we'll leave Adira to do that. Who else do we need to do skill stuff? Logic isn't great. We already have Xenos, lore in J. Commerce, maybe? I guess? She's got good fellowship and okay intelligence, but that doesn't really help. Alright, let's do commerce. I don't think it matters too much, honestly, at this point. Maybe persuasion would have been better. Oh well, it's too late now. Pascal. We're giving him intelligence. Why are we giving him intelligence? Was that supposed to be strength? Oh no, did I click the wrong one? Let's find out. I think I might have done that. No, I have strength. Okay, never mind. Can't remember why I did that now. Oh, right. So yeah, never mind. I remember now. Okay, we're good. This is fine. Everything's good. Let's grab... Tech use? He is still slightly better even than Jay. Although I think his logic... No, her logic is better too. Okay. Just do that. Do strength. We need to get his strength up so we can wear heavy armor. I think we now are high enough to wear heavy armor normally. I think we can go straight into intelligence now at this point. Okay. We might have gotten one extra strength thing. That's okay. For her, I just want demolition because we really need her to be a demolition person. We have no one else that's good at it. And then we'll grab ballistic skill. Adira is going to take his lower warp because we still need someone to be that. And then we'll give her... She's already topped out on willpower. I might just go toughness. Or no, we need strength because we need her to have heavy armor eventually too. There we go. Problems all solved. Let's go down the stairs. Just a skill level basically, but now we have a little bit more demolition skill. That's... Oh, it's just a blocked off staircase. Someone sawed off the emergency stairs and tried to conceal the damage. Okay, so never mind. We're not going anywhere else. That's it. We're leaving. We have a seal, though. It's possibly the last seal we need. Oh, wait. Why is everyone stopping right here? Should we
It's about time.
go talk to that computer one more time and see if we can disable the defense systems? Oh, it's gone. The system is just dead. Okay. So there might be some defense systems we have to kill on the way out. Possibly. Might explain why there's so many beanbags out here. Yeah, that'll do it. A couple turrets are coming out of the ground. Okay, we're restarting that fight that comes up ahead because I did something very stupid and got most of my teammates killed, and then things spiraled out of control after that point in time.
A new challenge for me?
My ears are ringing.
There is very much a fight coming up, and the turrets are actually pretty hard to kill, but the bigger problem was we then started to have some bail problems. So, Cassia's going back here. Main character is gonna go over here. I hope he survives until his first turn. Possibly. Abelard is gonna go over here and try and soak up the first blast from this turret, hopefully. Adira is gonna go back here, way out of the way. Jay isn't part of this fight, and Pascal is gonna stand over here where he can do some stuff. So I kind of don't want this character to be here at all. Maybe we can move him. I just want him to be like over here, but I can't get him to there. He'll be vastly safer in there. Also, some sort of terminal in there. I'm actually gonna put Pascal over there and see if we can get in there and use that terminal. Maybe I can just disable the turrets or something. Main character can go here then. Okay. So, we're gonna just blast out a little bit here towards this first turret.
If I may.
We're gonna focus on one turret at a time. Almost hit Abelard there by accident, but that's fine. He'll be okay.
I am a navigator,
Willpower and
not a
stuff.
servitor.
And we're gonna put our backline here somewhere.
Me.
Sure. Keep
If you
Cassia alive
insist,
at all
Lord Captain.
costs. And not a lot else matters, honestly.
No.
Cassia didn't die,
These flashes are choking me.
which is important. Okay, Abelard's turn. He's going to take just one step forward. And I forgot to switch his weapon like I was going to at the beginning of this combat, but that's fine. We're going to brace for impact,
It will
use
be done.
this,
That's
use
not the Senator's job.
sworn enemy, and we're going to defensive stance. And then we're just going to hit this one. Not for very much damage, mind you, but some. 4 whole damage. Okay. This group we're
Nothing I
gonna
can't do.
resolve everyone. Word of the Emperor. Shield. To give everyone a little extra survivability. We're just gonna casually shoot around the corner. We can't. We have no line of sight. We do have a line of sight to here, but it's not gonna do any damage. We can't peek around the corner to do anything with our actual attack. So we're not going to. I'm gonna give Cassia another... Are we not close enough to give her another turn? Okay, we're gonna Iron Arm Lord. Commanding presence.
Suits my purposes.
Or voice command, sorry, on him. And then we're going to... Are we sure we can't hit Cassie with that? Really? I guess Adira is close enough. I don't want to give Adira that, so... Nothing then. Okay. Appleloid's taking barely any damage. Pascal is dead. I was kind of hoping I could get to this terminal, but that clearly didn't happen. Alrighty, well, nothing we can do about that at all. We're going to be very picky about the powers we use. We're going to heal Cassia. We are going to try and expose weaknesses on the turret that Abelard's fighting. But largely, we are not going to move from cover. And we're just going to take little pot shots with our garbage rifle. I guess we could just hunt things, I suppose. We could pray a bunch of things. Not that one.
Was that you? Or...
Okay. Next turn. Jay is actually just going to give an extra turn to Cassia. At least she's close enough to do it. More damage to the turret. Ideally, our main character could do some damage too, but he is not in a great place for that. She could give him another turn, but that's pointless. Turrets obviously can't move. We can't voice a command. I guess I could voice command our main character and run him over here. Possibly and keep him alive, or try to keep him alive.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And we blast these twice.
Me?
Or blast this one twice.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
I might switch their sides. I'll move our main character there and then try and run him across. I'm curious to see if I can make it there. So, Abelard is unkillable, basically. But he also doesn't do much damage.
At your beck and call.
I gave him the wrong weapon for this fight. Like
I
a
will do
power
my
sword,
duty.
or like a thunder hammer or something would be good. But his current attack is only
It will be
like
done.
a handful of
Exemplary
damage.
strike.
8 is some, but really not enough. Okay, if I can run here, I'll get immediately mowed down by 2 turrets. Probably. Alternatively, I can run out here. Which turrets are firing? That one and that one. So that one should shoot at Abelard, but this one may just mow our character down. I'm going to go behind Cassia. It's not a great position. I might be able to hit this one. Yeah, it looks like I can. Alright, let's try and give ourselves some resolve, so maybe we won't die. Some
Oh,
shields.
too easy.
Don't blow up. I've had problems with the warp being very finicky today, and we promptly exploded and
Already
died.
done.
Okay, a turret did die. That is extremely helpful. I'm going to give Cassia the next turn. I'm going to move her over here. And see if we can't fire out at this turret. Without hitting Abelard, ideally. No, we're definitely still going to hit Abelard. I need him to move. Okay, new plan. We just shoot off into the void for now, lowering our veils, but not hitting Abelard. Except I think we don't have a choice. Okay, we can fire at this direction. No, it still hits Abelard. He's like one step in the wrong spot. Okay. Give him
If
reveal
I
the light
may.
and do nothing, I guess. Voice command. That sucks so much. Okay, well, that was a useless turn. Move forward one. Get to cover at least. And that's it. Idira needs to move. Main character's fine. Idira, just go back
What
somewhere.
is this
I don't care where.
foreboding?
Just stay out of the fight for now. Unless we need you to heal someone, then you can come back up. Same thing with Jay. I'm just going to move her back. I need Abelard to go. Damn it. It's not Abelard's turn. I could. Pause. Nope. Never mind. She's going to have to miss another turn, isn't she? Oh, I'll give him some oomph, I guess. And, can you hit anything, maybe? Nope, I need to move him out of the way. Okay. Skip, skip. They're behind walls, at least. I'm going to move Abelard here. That should be hopefully enough for this to work. So we can actually use Cassia's powers against these. My last attempt, they shot each other a little bit, which was kind of nice. This one is not going as well.
Indeed.
Okay, main character. If I run, it's still those two turrets that are going to kill me. That one and that one. Possibly. I'm just not fast enough. I kind of need to move. Oh, we can just try. If he dies, he dies.
Not a problem.
I'm hoping
for
that
me.
Abelard will take the hits. If our main character takes the hits, such is life. I want to try and get him to this other room. He needs some line of sight to do anything useful
Nothing
anyways.
I can't do.
75 damage is a pretty solid chunk of damage. We can give ourselves Iron Arm. Give ourselves some extra toughness. Maybe survive this.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
That actually works shockingly well. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. You stay there. You stay there. Cassia can now maybe shoot out a bit without hitting your own people. Almost killed it. Also, that was a weird angle. Let's see if we can give our character... Oh, he's out of line of sight. We could give Abelard another turn. Or... wait it out for a minute. Let's see what else we can do with it later. Let's just give Reveal the Light to Abelard. That turret luckily didn't do much.
It will be done.
Sworn enemy. Put all of our buffs on.
At your beck and call. Someone else can do this.
And attack. Actually, we can do big attack. I don't know if it's going to do any extra damage.
Target well struck.
It did not. Not really. We could still probably kill this turret this turn, though. Let's do Daring Breach. Not, I know, the best situation for it, but
An exemplary strike. I took care of this one.
good. Can you move this turn? Yes. Can you move there, though? Yes. Maybe we can get them to shoot each other. Actually, we stand, like, right here. It's
I've
possible they
seen
can hit
worse
each other.
battles than this in my time.
I don't know if this is going to work, but you never know. It's possible they'll miss and shoot past each other. To be determined. Okay. I'm going to go into this room. Because I am... Well, first, let's go to this corner. I think this is going to be fine. They're both taunted, I think. How's our veil problem? It's actually fine right now.
Suits my purposes.
I'm sorry, Pascal, you got turned into paste. Nothing I can do about that, though. I could hit... No, I can't. Can't do any damage to that. Okay, never mind.
Already done.
Shields, at least. Can I continue moving? Yeah, I was moving to this room. I'm gonna hit this button. Oh. I mean, we could... We need Jay there. She's got better tech to use. We'll go out next turn and use some of our powers, but I think we're going to stay in there for this turn. That turret didn't do anything, interestingly.
Too bad
Okay,
I
Shay.
never leave debts unpaid.
I'm going to move you to... Well, no, right here.
A
That's
moving
fine.
target lives longer.
Actually, that was a terrible idea. She's definitely going to get mowed down by that turret. Can she give herself 9 extra movement? No. Cassia could move, though. And do what, though? Come out here and get shot to pieces? She can do that on her own turn.
How about no?
This is terrible. Okay, well. Let's move Cassia out a little bit. She needs to start hitting that other turret. I'm going to give her some cover against the wall. I don't think it's going to do much. But we are going to move our back line to right on
Me?
top of her. Give her that extra dodge
If you
chance.
insist, Lord Captain.
And then we'll just start shooting out our things. Except I don't think we're in range. We are kind of in range. Okay, there we go. We just have to kind of aim at a weird direction.
I'm not accustomed to being
That was
ordered
not the right
around.
direction. Oops. Oh well. Give you that stuff since you're going to be running through the death fire shortly. That turret's not shooting, which is interesting. Sworn enemy on that turret. So if we can get Jay there to disable these, we'll be in good shape. But if we can't, then it's not going to matter too much. We'll eventually beat these things down. 7 damage. Nice. I didn't use taunt. Oh well. I'm going to go sit in cover and maybe die. Probably die. I'm not using iron arm stuff because I don't want as much bales as we could possibly get. Because I wanted to
Nothing
do
I
actual
can't
damage.
do.
84 damage, which is pretty good. And... Oh, you don't
All
have Blades of
too
Command
easy.
on. Weird. Okay. That turret's burning, you stay back. You can run to there. It's not going to save your life. You might be able to shoot something, though, for once. I don't think this is going to do any damage, is it? It's actually out of range. Alright, well, just don't die. Or try not to die. Or, do whatever you want, I don't care.
Me?
Okay, we have to aim sort of in that
If you
corner.
insist, Lord Captain.
33 damage. 44 damage. 43 damage. We're sending in the dodge thing at the very least. We can voice a command. Jay
If
and
I
maybe
may.
not get her killed. Possibly. We can give her another turn.
If only that were possible.
Alright, Jay. I need you to go do this. I don't know if you're going to be able to reach it this turn. It looks like you are. I don't know if you're going to be able to do this or not, but try. It succeeded. Your knowledge of machine spirits is sufficient to trick the systems and subdue it to your will. A false quarry, crafted manipulation of the controls, and you get what you want. Can these turn off then? Yes.
I'll live another day.
Whew, okay, well, Pascal did eat it a little bit, but you know what? We won. We made it through. That was a much easier way of winning the fight than actually fighting it out. Should have gone for that terminal first. I mean, we were trying to with Pascal, but he got mowed down instantly. Lord Captain, the crew that was sent to the surface reports they've cleared the clefts passages leading to the lower levels. After exploring the abandoned ruins, they discovered valuable cargo that has already been brought aboard. Super. That was a cool first system. There's also still the projection from the warp we'll deal with in a sec here. More plasteel. Endless plasteel in this universe. I'm sure we'll need lots of it later, but we have quite... Oh, there's unlocked a smuggler's cache, a discovery of trophies. The sight before you has excited the officer corps, who are delighted to witness the truly majestic end of this planet through the huge windows on the bridge, one of the nameless worlds throughout the expanse. An unknown reason caused the planet to break into several uneven parts, but its strong magnetic field is preventing them from drifting into the cold abyss of space. The planet's hard inner core has remained almost untouched as thousands of explosions taking place under its shell of hard metals light up the world's heart from the inside. The Augur crew detects several ruined extractiums on the broken planet's surface. Their analysis shows somebody used to mine adamantine here, but abandoned the deposit after the catastrophe. Most of the machines are damaged beyond repair, but the tech adepts claim one of the complexes can be restored if the rogue trader has the required parts and equipment. Let's dismantle the surviving extractium for spare parts. You decide not to spend the resources on fixing a mechanism on the surface of a world that may literally break apart at any moment. Over the course of several rotations, your people fully dismantle the extractium and evacuate the planet without incident. Good. There's 11 adamantine here, though. Should we just do that? That's 11 adamantine. Although we have 13 adamantine, so maybe we'll come back for that later. We'll see. We'll see what else is going on in this system, in that warp thing over there. Nothing there. Alright, let's save before we go to the projection from the warp. When the rogue trader ship draws near the unidentified celestial body, the machine spirits on every deck, from the captain's bridge to the cargo holds, become frantic. The engines are refusing to cooperate, sending the void ship hurling towards the epicenter of the anomaly like an arrow towards a target. You awake after an unsettled sleep to find yourself lying on a stiff cardboard mat. You're overcome with a strange sense of wrongness. The place is dark and reeks of body odor. Someone elbows you under the ribs and grabs you by the collar, spitting abuse. It's an enforcer patrolling the void ship, and she clearly is displeased. I'm gonna punch the woman in the face and run away. You wrestle out of the enforcer's grip with ease. Punch the woman in the nose, turn around and flee into the darkness of the unknown passageways. After taking yet another turn, you look over your shoulder to see if you're being pursued, and you notice the sign on a bulkhead. Bay Theta 54, the lower decks. I'm going to rob a guard post and contact Big Dis using a stolen Vox. Actually, let's talk to the locals and learn about everyday life on the lower decks. The locals offer friendly smiles as soon as they see you. Perhaps it's your appearance. Staring hazily back at you out of a glass bulkhead is a shaggy, soot-faced, worn-out tramp in rags, a face not all that different from those of your new friends. At any rate, no one is trying to hurt you. You're told a couple of amusing stories about local life, the almighty Lord Captain, and the monsters that frighten people every now and then, when the entire ship shakes and red lumens flash overhead. The ragged people, who have thoroughly enjoyed your pleasant company, walk with you to the bay supervisor's cabin. The workers ask the supervisor to report a stray noble from the upper decks. Your poise and manners do make you stand out from the humble denizens of the lower decks. When you're restored to the bridge, the Vox Master gives praise to the Emperor of Humanity and explains that you were trapped in an anomaly that made people on the ship inexplicably trade places. A rescue squad was dispatched at once to retrieve your lordship, but your friends from the lower decks have already helped the Lord Captain back to where he belongs. Interesting. Not what I was expecting, but very cool nonetheless. And I think we're going to be calling it there. That was a very long fight against the turrets. So we do have some places to go next turn. We obviously have to go to Langren's Belt, and the hotbed of Xeno heresy is there of some sort. Maybe we can go there, maybe we can't. We do have some seals, possibly, to deal with things, and we'll go from there, I think. Why does this place look so different? This little, like, several sectors here. The 6-sector area looks very weird. We have been there before, though. Why does that look so weird now? Anyways, I'm going to call it here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. I'll see you next time. Take care.